Kinesiology 120 Concepts of Wellness. Occupational wellness. Occupational wellness is defined as the potential to attain equilibrium between your work and your leisure time, handling workplace stresses, and making good relationships with your coworkers. Occupational work must be related to your interest, which gives you an avenue to show your talent, your skills, your unique gifts from God, and the capabilities that you have. Now, job satisfaction or employee satisfaction is the measure of a worker's contentedness with their job. Are they happy with their job? Whether they like the job or individual aspects or facets of the job, such as the nature of work or supervision. Are they satisfied? Do they like what they're doing? Are they using their skills? Are they happy? Personal growth and professional development are two important aspects of life satisfaction and your overall well-being. Able to grow as a human being, and then able to grow and be successful within your career are two important aspects of life satisfaction and your overall well-being. Things to choose when considering or choosing a career. Explore your career options. Now, there are a lot of tests out there, websites that you can take tests to match your likes, your passions to jobs, to careers. That's a way. Explore career options. Talk to people. Talk to alumni. Talk to your resources on campus within student services, the career center. Select the career or job that is rewarding, that you're able to use your gifts from God, your strengths. Find a way to balance your work responsibility and leisure time, something that is going to allow you to do that. Something that, a job that will allow you to address workplace stress and be productive. A place that's going to help you develop healthy relationships with your coworkers. Something that's going to confirm your work duties align with your personal values and beliefs. Do what you're doing, do they fall under your core values and your beliefs? Intrinsic rewards. When considering a job or a career, does the job bring you joy and satisfaction? That's intrinsic, it makes you feel good inside. Extrinsic. Is the salary, is the money good? Is the money going to be enough to pay the bills? Give you a life, enjoyable life without financial stress. Status, opportunities for advancement. Are you able to advance in your career? Are you able to advance at this certain company, within this certain employer? The matching process is the matching of individual skills, interests, values, needs, and personality traits to either a career area or an area of educational training. A proper match is important for the desired end results of personal satisfaction and fulfillment with the career area or educational field selected. Good decision-making and exploration planning are important when choosing a career. However, many people overlook these beneficial tools when picking a career path. Decisions are based on what areas have openings at that time or what areas have the best potential for financial gain. People are taking jobs because of money, extrinsic values, and not thinking about the bigger picture. Are they going to be happy? Are they going to be satisfied intrinsically? Sometimes there might be a job that pays well, but it doesn't fit within your values, your beliefs, and you're going against your core values. The decisions that we make in both occupational and educational planning will influence our overall sense of wellness. If we find little satisfaction from our careers and our fields of education, that frustration and lack of satisfaction can negatively impact our actions and perceptions in all areas of our lives. If we make the poor decision to go after a career that doesn't bring us enjoyment, that doesn't bring us that sense of satisfaction, it will eat away at you. It will put stress on your life. Every part of your life, you'll be thinking about that daily task that you have to do that you don't enjoy. Think about it. Make a decision on your career, on something that you have a passion for. Career interests are pivotal in determining what educational and training programs are right for each person. Educational interests are foundational for determining an individual's career areas of interest. God places every person on this earth for a reason, with a purpose. A job can provide a vehicle for that purpose. Identify your skills. What do you do well? Identify your interests. What do you have passion for? What do you enjoy doing? Identify your needs as they refer to career satisfaction. Identify your values. Okay, what you consider to be your personal core beliefs. Now, other things that you consider with career responsibilities include your personal interests and likes, something that involves you strongly, that you hold personal to you, your personal values, something that fulfills your needs to believe that are meaningful and that involves skills you enjoy utilizing. Okay, what is your passion? What is required with the field, the career that you want to enter? What is required? Experience. Can you get an entry-level job, gain the experience, and move up? The level of education. Is it just 4 years in college? Is it a master's degree, a doctorate, more training? What level of education is required? On-the-job conduct, how you act on the job. What is required of you? Is it more relaxed and an environment that is productive and doesn't worry about some of the material things like wearing a suit? All right. Are you able to enjoy life? Is it a rigid atmosphere where it's all result oriented with production? Or can you have a chance to create at your own rate? On the job conduct has a lot to do with how you act, what you can do, what you can say, what you can wear. Your time, sometimes the times are different. You are more flexible. Okay? An evaluation. How are you judged? How are you graded on your job performance? What is required within that career that you want to go into? How is that evaluated? Okay, now moving on. You've got your career. The work environment in today's world is constantly changing and fiercely competitive. Work conditions or situations can result in negative appraisals. The sheer complexity of work demands, coupled with hectic pace of events, can often rank high on your list of daily hassles. One's work environment, your work environment, can be a major cause of stress. A primary source of stress is recognizing that your career or the specific responsibilities within your career do not involve or match your personal values. Stress factors can include role conflict. All right. you don't understand what your role is within the organization. You're told one thing, it says one thing in your description, but you are told to do something different. All right. Person or role conflict. You have a conflict with another person. You don't understand what their role is. They don't understand what your role is. There's confusion and lack of communication. Role or task overload. Either or underload. Okay. You've got too much work to do. You can't get it completed, and you're not doing it. It's not quality work. It's quantity work. Sometimes you don't have enough work assigned to you, and you still make errors. It's hard to concentrate when you don't have enough work. Okay. Role ambiguity. Okay. You're not sure what your role is within the department. You don't understand what is asked of you. You don't understand where you fit in that organization. Discrimination. Okay. Maybe gender. It may be race. It may be religious, cultural. Discrimination in the workplace can still happen in today's age. Okay, it's not right, and it puts an undue pressure on that person being discriminated. They're not able to do their job effectively and grow as both a personal human being and both as their career. Marriage work conflicts. Okay, you've got problems at home. Your wife wants you home more to spend time with the family, do chores, whatever it may be. All right, it's hard to bring work home and then try to get things done at home that you're supposed to get done during the day. That also is also a problem and puts stress on a marriage if you're not spending time with your spouse. Stereotyping kind of goes along with discrimination. You see somebody, you have a first impression of them, and you put them in a category. You don't give them a chance. You don't find out who they are, what they're made of, what their gifts are, what their role is within the organization, and you place what you think who they are and what they are without talking to them. So social isolation. You don't fit in. You don't fit in with a group. Okay, you're not. It's like you're back in high school again. Okay, there's small groups. Social isolation can put an unwarranted amount of stress on a person to think clearly, to think creatively within their job. Career burnout. You're overwhelmed. It occurs when you feel emotionally drained. You're unable to meet constant demands. Burnout reduces your productivity and drains your energy. It can leave you feeling increasingly hopeless, cynical, and resentful. Continual contact with negative work environments, negative perceptions of the work environment, and the perceived lack of control or said issues can drain a person to the point of emotional exhaustion. Dealing with stress in the workplace. Change, accept, or leave. In dealing with career stress, steps focus mainly on the change option, which involves the attempt to change the stressful situation or the factors related to that certain situation. Attempt to eliminate burdensome parts of the job. Okay? Take a step back and try to see where you can make some changes. Okay, attempt or better utilize staff to relieve pressure. Do you have your people in the right place? Are they where their strengths are doing the best for an organization? Are you utilizing your best people in their right position? Another thing an employer can do is attempt to build more challenges or responsibility to the job for that person that is dealing with work stress. Talked about before, underload, not having enough to do, giving that person more responsibility would help relieve some of the burden of that inadequacy. Clarification of job duties. Seeing an employee that is confused, doesn't really know what he or she is supposed to do, giving them specific bullet point list of job duties will help clarify any ambiguity that they might have. And then for an employee seeking feedback on the job performance, finding out from their supervisor how they are doing can relieve a lot of stress, and either be positive or negative will allow you to grow and make changes. Another thing that you can do to help relieve stress is maybe a flexible work schedule. Maybe there's time constraints. Maybe instead of 8 to 5, you 9 to 6. Okay, something that's going to help you alleviate stress in your position, your what affects you time wise would allow you to be more flexible in your work schedule to get your job done effectively. If you're in a bigger company and you have problems with coworkers, problems with supervisors, whatever it may be, seek a job transfer to another area, to another region, to another part of the country that has the same job that you're in. Get a fresh look, transfer somewhere new. Upgrade your job skills through education and training. Keep learning, challenge yourself to keep up to date with what's going on in your career, in your occupation. And try to resolve conflicts with coworkers. If you can't work it out with that person or persons, work with your supervisor, work with HR to resolve the conflict. Okay, now your attitude has a big part in how the workplace treats you. Okay, your attitude affects the workplace. Your attitude about work and your responsibilities greatly affect your productivity and success. Your attitude, your focus will determine whether or not you will be successful in a workplace. If your attitude is positive, you're a team player, you encourage, will play a big part in how healthy you are. It's going to relieve any kind of stress, any kind of role conflicts. A positive attitude can go a long way in whether or not you'll be successful in your job or your career. Checking in with your occupational wellness. Are you happy with your career choice? All right, so you've been in your career 10, 15 years. Are you happy with your career choice? Do you look forward to going to work each day? Or is it driving that commute and not looking forward to walking into your job on a daily basis? Are you looking forward to it, or are you dreading it? You can evaluate your responsibilities, your duties. Are they consistent with your values, your beliefs? Can you balance work with your personal activities? Can you make time for your spouse? Can you make time for little Johnny's baseball game or your daughter's dance recital or softball game? Do you have control or freedom at work? Do you have time? You can do things on your own timeline, the way you want to get the results that are asked of you. Does your work give you a feeling of satisfaction? Kind of goes along with, do you look forward to going to work each day? Are there opportunities for professional growth? Can you move up? Can you move up in the management chain? Can you make more money? Does this job contribute to your overall well-being? Are you happy? Are you stress-free or somewhat stress-free? Do you feel inside of you that intrinsic value of confidence, satisfaction? Are the extrinsic rewards and benefits paying off for you? Are they helping you live a quality life? And then once you get to the time for retirement, are you going to be able to retire at a decent age? Are the benefits, some of the other benefits that make a difference are your medical, retirement, eye doctors, dentists, all of that make a big deal when you look at whether or not it's benefiting you for the work that you're doing. Now, sustaining a job. What employers want, they want you punctual. They want you on time and consistently making it to work. Being able to communicate, be professional, take responsibility, and be trustworthy that you're going to get your tasks done on a timely basis, on a professional basis. You're able to problem solve. You're able to, look outside or think outside the box and come up with a plan to meet that task that's required of you. Your performance, your ability to multitask. They want you to be enthusiasm and take the initiative to be a leader. Organizational skills such as being able to work on multiple tasks at a time, multiple projects, being honest, having integrity, and trusting in your morals, your beliefs, and always be willingness to learn, be open and listen to criticism. Okay, utilize that criticism, turn it around, and make it in a positive experience that you can learn and grow. Retirement planning. Why we retire? Okay, health reasons. You maybe have a chronic illness that is not allowing you to be productive on the job. There might be downsizing. Okay, a corporation may have budget issues, shortfall in their budget, and they have to downsize due to unforeseen circumstances. You're not necessarily being fired, but they're letting you go because they do not have the finances to keep you on as an employee. You might retire because you're not happy on the job. You're just done. You want to spend more time doing things you love. You're being pressured by your family to spend more time with them and enjoy life. Or there might be a retirement policy within that organization that says this is what's going to happen. We're asking you to retire at this age, and they will do their best to take care of you. And thank you for your time served and get you out the door. Kind of intrinsic reasons why we retire: to enjoy life, pursue interests, spend more time with the family. Sometimes it's more beneficial financially to retire with your compensation package, with your pension, retirement, It's a better choice financially. Sometimes you pursue a second career. You're done. You've attained. You've done all that you can in that other occupation, and you want to try something new. So you retire and move on to something else that inspires you, something that you enjoy, have a passion for. One thing to think about with retiring is very important to prepare yourself financially for retirement and start early, especially if you want to maintain your desired lifestyle after you retire. It's vital to seek help, professional financial advisors to get yourself set up and organized for your post-work life.